Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? I'm going to be doing a video with Michelle. I really don't know what we're doing today, or I think she's talking about her new equipment that she has. I know she's very excited about all that new equipment. I that she has coming in. I have no idea what she's talking about or how she does it. I don't understand it. But I know it means a lot to her. So when she comes in, she'll tell us all about it, and we'll know what's going on. She's very good at computers. She's very good about what she does with them.
Hey, garbage disposal. You gonna let Rest Ball have a look at food?
One day, I saw Michelle take apart a computer and put it back together. She's very good at it. And for someone that cannot hardly see at all, she's very, very good at what she does. So when she comes out, please give her your cooperation and patience and let her explain. And if she asks me any questions, I can't answer them. And if you ask me questions and I can't answer them, please ask Michelle, because I know she could. Like I said, she's very good at what she does, and she loves doing what she does. She loves making these videos for you. I do too. I think they're interesting. I mean, I know I haven't made one in a while, but maybe I'll make one. Maybe I'll make one after this. Who knows? I don't know what I really want to talk about. But I know I said we're going to do a baking video. We're trying to put that together. We're trying to figure out what we want to bake. I don't know. I have a lot going on Michelle, a hand applause. Yay!
Okay.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Michelle, I was just explaining about your new equipment that you have.
Right.
And you're very...
And that video is... We're going to show that video in this video.
Well, can I... And then...
Well, go ahead. Yes.
Like I said, you're very excited about explaining what your new toy is, your new equipment. So... It's all you. And don't ask me any questions because I couldn't tell you. It's all you.
Well, okay. As I explained in the video we're about to see now, what it looks like, what it does, and that's coming up now. Hi guys, it's Maggie. This video is actually going to be done using a couple of new techniques, old techniques, to explain it all. And the first thing that's going to be a new technique is we have moved the studio camera to new locations so I can show you the setup for my little Raspberry Pi. Now, the Raspberry Pi I got here is the Model 2. I did not go with the Model 3. Not because I have anything against the Model 3, mind you. It's just that, one, it was a little more harder to get in, and two, I am concerned about the heat buildup of the memory modules of the Raspberry Pi. So, the next thing we're going to do is show you the machine itself as it is. And to do that, we're going to use my iPhone because it's small, it's petite, and it's easy to get around. And I'll also show you how to set it up and how we start the machine. Pi, you'll notice it's in a plastic tub here. That's to keep it free of cat damage. And this is, I tried several of these. This is another thing we'll talk about in another video. We're talking about these Omega Eagle cases, which I'll discuss later on. It's going into a power to hub. Now, this power hub has one interesting twist. It backfeeds power back into the Raspberry Pi. So, to keep everything at a consistent potential, we have the Raspberry Pi connected to it, and we also have the Raspberry Pi getting power from it. I did not try the USB adapter yet, but I will try that in a later video. To power this up, the way I have it set up right now is I got this hard drive to hold some of the file system. So I power that up first. And gotta find the power cord. And this plugs into the hub. Oh yeah, this monitor, by the way, does not have HDMI on it. So what we have is somewhere C adapter that I showed you before that converts from composite to NTSC to PAL to NTSC. This is made by the same company. This converts from HDMI to VGA, and that also is powered by the same power adapter. And of course, we're using our Apple keyboard and mouse. The mouse is an ADB mouse using a USB adapter. Power up the computer screen. And now, let me plug in the power. It's simple. By the way, I ordered an 8 amp power adapter. That's coming in a few days. I don't think I'll really need it. This is a 2 amp. I'll plug this in here. Okay, powered up. Hub is red. Raspberry Pi is on. Monitor is on. And there's the Raspberry Pi booting screen right here. Now let's switch back over to the other monitor camera. This is the Raspberry Pi screen I set up specifically not to use the graphical user interface, because I'm going to be setting this up to use the composite monitor. It's saying I had trouble mounting the USB hard drive, and that's a whole other problem altogether, which was the hard drive and the USB port was not completely always starting like it should. Okay, so it's starting up the sound card. It says here a start drive is running for device SD81 device. Don't ask me what all this stuff is. It's different than standard Debian. I'm gonna just try to explain what I can about this. When you get a Raspberry Pi, most everything that usually runs from the thumb card. Okay, everything, and that's fine. Except the problem is that you can only do so many writes to a thumb card before the thumb card becomes read-only. Okay, so what you want to do, what I wanted to do, apparently I had forgot to plug in the power cord. So this thing doesn't use the same setup as standard Debian does, in a sense, because first of all, it's expecting that everything's going to be running off the RAM disk. There's a RAM disk that's usually loaded into memory, and here it goes. Target login press, okay. And so, because it uses a RAM disk, everything goes really fast. Remember, RAM disk is taking space in RAM, which means that the SD card ideally shouldn't be written to at all. It should just be used more like a ROM, just to load everything in, and nothing should be written to the cartridge. Well, you're running a web server or you're doing program development, you're going to be writing stuff, okay? So the first thing is, ideally, you're going to want to have a storage device that can be written to. Thus, the hard drive behind me, which is a SATA hard drive. And this hard drive here is connected up and working. I got a network on it. And yeah. Michelle screw up that. No, it's fine. I don't know if this can fit in. No. Okay, now you see it's on our network. You'll see that the clock has been set, and you can see why now the computer is in a plastic box to avoid a catastrophe, because things right here. I came up with the idea in a quick hurry because he started trying to get snuggly with the Pi, and I didn't want to get all his cat hair and all his static discharge and short it out. So we decided to put it in a plastic tub that you saw to keep it safe, because the new case is coming tomorrow. It's not here today. When it's done, it'll match this monitor. But this is our test monitor. We use this for test work. Probably using with the silver monitor over there. We have, for the time being, we have our keyboard on it. And yes, I do plan to hook it up to a composite television monitor in a little while. For right now, I wanted to get this thing working. I want to learn how to do some prototyping. I want to design new projects for it. So the Raspberry Pi will be perfect for that, because it's simple, it's easy, it's not going to be an expensive computer where I have to worry about buying special prototyping boards or PCI converter slots and all this for using one of my main PCs as a prototype design, and never mind the special prototyping software. So anyway, I will let you know what goes further on as we go with it. So until then, I will talk to you soon. Bye bye. Okay, now you saw the video, and you saw me see the Raspberry Pi right now is in a plastic container to prevent a catastrophe. And you saw him demonstrated it when he came over and he was rubbing the keyboard and the monitor with his big furry body. That a static discharge in him would destroy it. I bought it because, as I explained in the video, is I want to learn how to do some hardware development, making electronic things. Things a little more sophisticated than making plugs and fixing things. Trying to learn how digital electronics, so I can make, little gadgets and gizmos and things like that. And you're getting out of frame again.
My hips bother me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's really hard because we sleep in this full size bed, and unfortunately it gets a little tight in the bed, and because we're both wide people, so we tend to take a lot of space. And
are you saying I'm fat?
No, seriously, back to what I was saying. So I wanted to learn how to do some software and hardware development. Big Clive, from the Isle Man, BigClive.com is what he calls himself, kind of inspired me to kind of get back into the electronics field, at least to dabble in it with some lightweight stuff. And the guy who supposedly sold me the other one from Iowa, you're in big trouble. You never shipped it. That wasn't very nice of you.
Be nice. Two rights don't make a wrong, Michelle.
Of course, Rusty's here. And he doesn't want to be on camera.
So, Michelle, how did you hear about this new Raspberry thing you have?
I've known about it for a few years. But I never really had a really interest to explore it. And as I said originally, me and Lummy kind of got into a bet. She said to me, I bet we can lower our electric bill some more. Yeah, and I think we still can. I think that Michelle's main computer that she's using for her website uses $16 a month in electricity. That computer is going to be our website, so we can finally submit our documents and stuff. So people can read them.
Michelle, how much more do you have to do to get this, what is it called, Raspberry or Sunsberry?
For right now,
Well, how much more do you have to do to get it going?
Technically, it's already going.
No,
I can run the website. I've already got started up the Apache web server on it. And I'm just adding a few extras from the get-go, like the external hard drive for storage. Otherwise, you can use it right out of the box. It doesn't really need any maintenance other than a monitor, a keyboard, possibly a mouse. Yeah, and Michelle found that out the hard way. Like I say, too, now I can also use it without the mouse, but I didn't know how. So
how much more do you have to work on it? I mean, when would it be up and going for you the way you want it?
It's actually ready to go now. I just wanted to put it in the case tomorrow so that it'll be better looking instead of leaving it on the table. It'll spread out like it is now.
Now, does that go inside the computer, or does it stay right on the table?
It's its own little computer. It has its own custom little case available for it.
Oh, I see. See, that's what I didn't know. I thought it went into your computer.
No.
Oh, see? I learned something. See?
It's a tiny single board computer. It's an all-in-one little tiny micro PC. Well, I call it a nano PC. It's not really a micro. It's all it is. It's just that one board. It's a complete computer. Mm-hmm. And it's got the USB ports, 4 USB ports, and the Ethernet connector on it. Mm-hmm. And obviously the HDMI video output. It also has a composite video output with sound. And the power input. That's it. And it uses very little current. It can run on about 5 watts of electricity.
Wow.
Versus a 200 watt for most PC power supplies. And that's a significant difference, because even a typical PC using 100 watts a day, at 30 days, given Connecticut's current electrical rate of 22.4 cents per kilowatt hour, is going to mean that Michelle's going to save over $16 a month.
Wow. That's
assuming Michelle didn't turn on the hard drive, which she plugged into it. Right. Which is still another issue we should do. Maybe buy a few spare SD cards and copy the operating system to them so that we have a few spare operating system modules.
Yeah.
In case that little module gets corrupted, and some reason SD cards get corrupted fairly easy. Why that is, I do not know. Okay? But for right now, it's working. I can actually write software on it right now. I already checked the website on it. It's working. I am going to configure a few more things. But remember, it's not a full-size computer. It's not going to play Netflix. It's not going to play games. I mean, you could install those things, except for Netflix. But I don't really think that's my intent. I also would like to use this to do what we were talking about early this year about Christmas light display.
Yeah, Michelle and I are talking. We're gonna really do Christmas. We're gonna really go out this year. I'm gonna get her a tree. We're gonna get Michelle a real tree, not a real tree. We're gonna get Michelle a tree, and when she has her thing on the December 21st, when she does. What's that called?
It's called Yule.
Yule. I gotta remember that. Yule. When we do that, we're gonna have a Christmas tree, and we're gonna decorate our house to make it look really, really nice.
Actually, Michelle wants to decorate the outside with Christmas lights. That's what Michelle really wanted to do. So maybe we put some Christmas lights and maybe
outside,
a tree outside instead. But you guys have a lot of ways to go on that, don't you? Well, obviously, I have to kind of learn how to deal with those what they call neopixels. You're going with neopixels, yeah. And so you're going to use something like the X-Lite software to run now? Yeah. Okay, so sounds like fun. Is that why you bought an 8 amp 5 volts DC power supply? That wouldn't hurt.
So Michelle is really interested in her new equipment.
Yeah. But the problem is I'm also be interested in having more money. So if you guys feel like throwing another $1 or $2 in the tip jar, I really would appreciate it. Because let me ask you guys a question. Well, let me talk. Speaking of tip jars, what do you think, Michelle, of that game called Neko Atsumi? I like it. It's relatively simple.
With the cat thing?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well,
I don't know. I'm used to the real fast games. I'm not used to this slow game.
Yeah, it's just like when you look out the door and the real cats.
Yeah.
Well, it's to see who comes and eats and who plays with your toys.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I like it because it's low impact. It's not like...
She could not... Hey, everybody, remember in one of my videos, I said that I was going to get Michelle to play one game on a cell phone, on a phone, on the internet, and I did it. I got Michelle to play a game.
Actually, it was Red Pepper Gaming.
Well, I helped.
Not really.
Excuse me.
Because Hot Pepper Gaming was the one that got me interested in game. Because
Hot Pepper.
Hot Pepper Gaming.
Hot Pepper
A girl named
Evening.
Erin was reviewing the game while eating a jalapeno.
But I'm glad you're playing at least one.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty lightweight game, so it doesn't take a lot of stress out of me. It's just...
I'm at this one level. I'm at this game right now. It's called... I'll tell you in a minute.
She has a game that sounds like she's firing an M16 semi-automatic. I don't know what the hell you're doing with that game. Blowing away your enemies, maybe?
It's called... Can't see it. Well, maybe if you put your glasses on, you can see what it is. Blossom Blast Saga. This game is driving me absolutely crazy.
Okay. Why is it driving you crazy? Since you're talking about games,
I'm just hooked on this one level and I can't get past it. You have to get like these little dried up flowers, and there's 30 of them you have to get, and you have to get them all in this little block, and you have to follow these flowers, and I cannot get it. I'm stuck on this level 37.
It's just like she can't get Nico and Silmy either. No. I can't get what she's talking about.
No, see, so we're kind of like in our boat. We can't get what we each.
Well, the reason why I like Nico and Silmy is, besides the fact it's low impact, is I'm a cat lover. I'm a cat lady. For real.
She would think her cats were kids.
I do my cats like my kids, yeah. And in the game, it's basically more like you're in a cat resort, if you will.
Oh, yes, but thinking of
cats... I guess you can call it that. A backyard cat resort for kitties.
Thinking of cats.
You set up like little toys and balls.
I have this cat. If anybody's interested, please let me know. She is driving me crazy. She's 12 years old, and I cannot deal with her anymore. Maybe I'm even thinking about bringing her up here to Michelle. Maybe Michelle can deal with it.
Maybe, but I'm only technically permitted to have 2 cats. So.
Just give it a home in the hallway.
Well, anyway, speaking of stuff and housing and landlords, we got a few interesting things to remind you of. My landlord has vacancies currently available for apartment 5, 6, 8, and 10. In my building, that's 5, 6, 8, and 10, and 1, I believe, is still available. You give me a call. His name is Jimmy Elizowski. His phone number is area code 860-248-9644. That's 860-248-9644. And each apartment includes heat, hot water, garbage, and sewer free with your rent. You have to pay for your own electricity. There's also free Wi-Fi available. So many apartments are kind of far away from the Wi-Fi, so you may not get a good signal. I'll have to fix that soon. Yeah, she'll work on it. I'll work on it because they maintain the internet. We also have some apartments have free telephone service as well. Not all of them though. Apartment 5 and 10 have free phone lines already installed. 6 and 10. 5 doesn't yet. But hopefully someday I might expand the system by using a type of Skype or Wi-Fi or wireless phone service to those apartments so we don't have to drape more cables. But that's another topic. Again, if you're interested, give Jimmy Elizowski a call. The number is area code 860-248-9644. It's right across from Cumberland Farms. As you can see, she eats there a lot. Also, it's right downtown from the local community college. It's one of the few community colleges in the state that really has a very largely successful program for the deaf. And there's also right across from Dairy Queen and McDonald's. And there's like two pharmacies within walking distance. Catholic Church and the Episcopalian Church are up the street. And there is a Congregational Church up.
Okay, we get it. That's a
so
lot.
I'm going to give Jimmy Ellisowski
remember.
860-248-9644. And of course, I wanted to tell you about a property I had to do some work with him on that he bought in Lakeville. Dory, as I told you this thing is about 3,000 square feet. It's not 6,000 because your parents' house is 3,000. And this thing is bigger than your parents' house. Like almost two, maybe three of your parents' houses can fit in there. Yeah, it's big. It's got 6 bedrooms, a huge living room, a dining room. I guess that's what the inner room off the kitchen could be, is a dining room. It's got this hidden room inside. It's got the most beautiful, gorgeous arch window. And it's really, really cool. I've never seen anything like that before. It's a contemporary mansion. Really pretty. But obviously the last owner kind of left it in a state of disrepair, and so my landlord got it for a reasonably good price, and he's going to be renting it out when it's ready for about $6,000 a month. The only thing is, it's not always going out for $6,000 a month. Remember, it's 6 bedroom plus a 2-car garage plus a pond in the back. Wow. It's the middle of godforsaken nowhere.
And I'm very happy that it ain't gonna snow.
Well, I'm kind of glad it didn't snow today either, because technically it is the first day of spring. Right now this year, I'm doing all 4 seasons again, like I mentioned, so even I needed a break from the snow. We didn't really get much snow this year. But I'm going to tell you, as far as NASA's report saying this has been the warmest February on record, I would tell you straight out is, no, I don't think it's been the warmest February on record. I think that is incorrect to say, and I do not believe in this global warming baloney. So don't get me started on that. I've already did videos on that specifically. I've launched into that before. Why I think it's bullshit, and I still think it's bullshit. Okay. What else? All right. Well, I'll ask you what you got. Anything you want to talk about?
No, pretty much. Then you pretty much talked about everything you liked. But I was thinking about making.
Wait, you went to your granddaughter's birthday party?
Oh yes, yesterday. Yeah. Well, this is a different topic.
Well, as I said, any topic.
All right. Yesterday we celebrated. Actually, Tuesday was my granddaughter's birthday. She was 3.5 years old. 3 years old, 3.5. I'm trying to push it already. And we took her yesterday, Saturday, to Chuck E. Cheese, and we had a great time. And she had a ball. And I just hope that she enjoyed herself. I know she did. And we took her little cousin Desmond, my grandson, and he helped her play and showed her how to play the toys and the games. He was really good with her. He always is. He's really good with her. And Desmond, Nana loves you because you are really good with her. And Angie, Nana loves you too.
Desmond's
but my
actually
grandson
8 years old.
Desmond, I wanted to say something about my grandson Desmond. I love him very, very much, and I don't see him very much because I'm stubborn and I should go see him more than I do. I love the fact that he's gonna be 8 years old this summer, and he's going to be a big boy. And we have his birthday party up at Burt Pond every year. That's his favorite place to be. Burt Pond. Nana's there at 7 o'clock in the morning, saving the spot every week. Every time he has his birthday. That's Nana's. That's Nana's. Save the spot for everybody to come. And I do. I go up there at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I stay till 7 o'clock at night till they leave. And by the time I get out of there, I'm burnt to crisp. But I enjoy it. I enjoy my grandchildren. I love my grandchildren. And as Michelle knows, sometimes I put my grandchildren and my children before me. And lately, I've been putting me before them. And they don't like it. And it's about time that I did that.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way with my cats.
And I put and I have a tendency, it's not more than my older daughter, it's more than my younger daughter. I put her before everybody. Everybody. Okay, so why don't we wrap this up and check on Rusty and Fame, and we'll talk about. You want to talk about?
And
anything
don't
else?
forget, guys, we still would love to hear your comments. You know where to send them to. I will put the information again on the bottom of in the comment section and the little promotional like I always do. And also, if you are interested in my landlord, I will put his name and phone number in the comments so you can reach him. He's fairly negotiable with the rent, although he does
barely.
No, not always. Barely. I'd say he can be reasonable if you know how to negotiate. And he's like a Ferengi. You gotta know how to tickle his business sense a little bit. So, but I'm sure that, especially for 8, he's already said for 8, he's willing to be more negotiable because apartment 8 is definitely a work in progress, putting it bluntly. So for the time being, we're gonna let you go.
Please comment if you like this video. Send Michelle, like she says, a little donation here will help her get this really going in her new project. She's really excited about it. Please help her, and everybody have a great day. And God bless.
Before I go, let me ask you a question. I mean, you can help on the annual appeal, if you will. Could you explain to the audience the truth about the budget here? Because I think they think I'm just tucking up basically a scam. I don't know.
I don't think they're having you be a scam. Yes, Michelle is on a low income budget. She does only make so much a month. Like me, I only make so much a month, but Michelle is trying. Michelle has a lot of equipment here. She wants to do a lot more with it. And yes, Michelle is not asking you to donate $5,000 or all she's asking you for $2, $3, $4, just to help.
About the price one of these.
Just to help buy something for her, like a pen for her equipment that she needs to, or a wire. Oh, that's not a pen. A wire. Cable wires or anything like that. Just so she could get it, so she could have it.
New equipment, old equipment is fine. It doesn't have to be new. It could be
used.
But
she
not
can make
too
it.
badly
She can
bad.
make it work.
I don't want equipment that's a million pieces.
She can make it work.
I like it to work, but if it's not too badly damaged, I can make it work.
So that's basically about her budget. Yes, she is on a low income budget, and she does make it. I mean, I see Michelle make $1 stretch into much more than it's worth.
Yeah, right now, American money ain't worth crap. No
right.
kidding. All right, so that's it for now. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, did you know there's a lot more going on right now at our websites? Are you watching all 4 of them? If not, check them out. There's a list right here. We got 3 YouTube channels and 1 audio-only channel for your enjoyment. So come on, dig in and see all the stuff we do here at the North American Snow Queen Palace.